Good morning, students. Dear students, today I am going to discuss with you remaining part of chapter number 4 of history. What books and burials tells us. Now, today's topic starts from here. Silent Sentinels and Story of Megalithics. Now, बेटा पहले मैं बता दूं आपको कि सेंटिनल्स का मीनिंग क्या है और मेगलिथिक्स का मीनिंग क्या है. Sentinel means any person or anything which is in the standing position, which look like that as it is watching you. It looks like as it is observing your observation. It is observing you. Sentinels means कोई भी ऐसी चीज़ जो standing posture में है और ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे आपको ये वॉच कर रही है, जैसे आपको देख रही है. कोई इंसान, कोई भी ऐसी चीज़, कोई भी ऐसा लकड़ी का सामान जो स्टैंडिंग पोस्चर में है और ऐसे लग रहा है कि जैसे वो आपको देख रहा है. एंड नाउ द अनदर वर्ड इज मेगलिथिस. मेगलिथिस मीन्स बिग स्टोन्स और वेरी 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 बिग स्टोन्स. नाउ व्हाट आर द मेगलिथिस, व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ मेगलिथिस इन दिस कंटेंट, टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस विद यू. Now, these stone boulders are known as the megaliths. These were carefully arranged by the people and were used to mark burial sites. The practice of erecting megaliths began about 3000 years ago and was prevalent throughout the Deccan, South India in the northeast Kashmir. In this paragraph, it is told that whenever any person died in the old times, and his body was kept under the grave. This grave is surrounded by big stones, and these big stones are called megaliths. Now question arises, why the body of a dead person, why the grave of a person is surrounded by the megaliths, big stones? Basically, his body was kept or his body was surrounded by the big stones, megaliths, to keep a identification mark, to identify by the family that they have buried their dead body under this place. Now, this practice of burying the dead body and surrounded by the big stones, that is megaliths, is not new. It is assumed that it is an idea that it is 3000 years ago and was prevalent and was mainly popular throughout the Deccan, South India and in the northeast and Kashmir. Beta, in this paragraph it is told that whenever any person is died, his body was kept under the earth and it is surrounded by the big stones to identify by the family members that they have buried the body of their family member here by the big stones. Some important megalithic sites are shown on the map too. While some megaliths can be seen on the surface, other megalithic burials are often underground. Now in this picture you are seeing that some big stones are kept around a dead body place. Means these big stones are arranged by the people of the person who is died by the big stones. These big stones are basically identification mark that the dead body of their family member is lying here. Some archaeologists find a circle of stone boulders or a single large stone standing on the ground. These are only indication that there are some burials beneath. In some places you will find a circle of megaliths, circle of big stones, and sometimes even a big stone, which shows that here is the body of a dead person. All these burials have some common features. Generally the dead were buried with distinct pots which are called black and red ware. Also found are the tools and weapons of iron and sometimes skeletons of horses, horse equipment and ornaments of stone and gold. Now, one common feature which our archaeologists find with these burials, that feature is that all the dead bodies are buried under the earth within a pot, and these pots are called black or red ware. They have also find some tools and weapons. with these dead bodies, and the tools and weapons are made of iron, and some skeleton of horses, horse equipment, and ornaments of stone and gold are also found by our archaeologists. Now, archaeologists think that objects found with skeleton probably belong to dead persons. Sometimes more objects are found in one grave than in another. Find Brahmagiri on map 2. Here one skeleton was buried with 33 gold beads, 2 stone beads, 4 copper bangles and 1 conch shell. Other skeletons have only a few pots. These findings suggest there was some difference in the status among the people who were buried. Some were rich, other poor, some chief and other followers. Now our archaeologists have found these dead bodies with some other things, some other objects in their graves. These other objects which they found in the graves are made of stone, gold or copper, and these objects are beads or bangles. Some dead bodies which they have found from the earth have nothing. It means it shows that there were some social differences even at that time. The people who were rich, they were buried with some gold, silver or copper bangles, and the person who were poor have buried without anything. Were some social burial spots meant for certain families. Now, sometimes megaliths contain more than one skeleton. These indicate that people perhaps belonging to same families were buried in the same place, though not at the same time. The bodies of those who died later were brought into grave through the potholes. Stone circles or boulders placed on the surface probably served as signposts to find burial sites, so that people could return to same place wherever they wanted. In this paragraph, it is told that some families buried all the family members when die at a particular place, and they put a mark, put a hole at that place, and this hole become as an identification mark that their family member is buried here, and they also buried remaining family members at the same place by identifying this spot. A special burial at Inamgaon. Find Inamgaon on map number 2. It is a site on the river God attributed to Bhima. It was occupied between 3600 and 27 years ago. Here adults were generally buried in the ground, laid or straight with the head towards the north. Sometimes burials were within the house. Vessels that probably contained food and water were placed with the dead. On the map number 2, you will find that there is a place Inamgaon. This is near the river God. It is identified by our archaeologists that it is a place where the generally adult persons were buried in the ground, and when they were buried in the ground, some food or water containers were also kept with their dead body. One man was found buried in the large 4-legged clay jar in the courtyard of a 5-roomed house. In the center of settlement, this house also had a granary. Body was placed in a cross-legged position. Archaeologists have also found the dead body of a person which is buried under the earth with a big grain store. Occupations at Inamgaon. Archaeologists have found seeds of wheat, barley, rice, pulses, milk, and sesame. Bones of the numbers of animals, being many bearing cut marks that show that they have been used as a foods, have also were found. These include cattle, buffalo, goat, sheep, dog, horse, ass, pig, sambar, spotted deer, black buck, antelope, hare, and mongoose. Besides birds, crocodile, turtle, crab, and fish, there is evidence that fruits such as bear, amla, jamun, dates, and a variety of berries were collected. Our archaeologists have also found the seeds of wheat, barley, rice, pulses, etc., and the bodies of some cattle, buffalo from their search, which shows that people of the Inamgaon also uses grain, also uses pulses, also uses peas, as well as they also sometimes use the meat of the animals.